Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry for not putting up a video yesterday. I usually film all these videos on my phone, which is why there's an intro and an outro. As you can see, this video doesn't have that. I'm still new to the YouTube editing world, you know, it's a work in progress. So I hope this video makes up for it. This is going to be what I was doing yesterday, what I was going to do yesterday, and what I'm going to do today. It's pretty simple. It's just two top 10 lists, so a top 20 list. So this is day 4 and 5 of the 12 days of Christmas on my channel. I hope this makes up for me missing yesterday. So let's get started. So we're gonna start with my top 10 Christmas movies, like movies that I like to watch. So number 10 is Elf. Elf it's a really silly movie and it's a fun movie and I like to watch it. I'm not like crazy over it, like I don't watch it all the time during Christmas. I watch a lot of other movies. But it's a cute movie and I love Will Ferrell. He's one of my favorite actors. That'd be a fun top 10 list. And it's like that movie that you like watch with your class, like before holiday break, you know, when we went to school. But that would be fun for me to do, like because usually like in classes we'd watch Elf, because the movie I want, my number one movie, which would be the movie I'd want to watch, we can't. So number 9 is Home Alone. Home Alone is a classic Christmas movie. Macaulay Culkin is amazing. I mean, there are 3 of them, but the first one, in my opinion, is the best one. That's my opinion with most movies, is the first one's always better. And it's really funny, because it's like picturing a 10-year-old kid doing all this stuff while he's left home alone from a trip or something. It makes me laugh and it's really funny. It's a funny movie. So number 8 is Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman is another like Elf movie where it's fun to watch. Like it's a cute cartoon movie to watch with like a class at school. But it's still a good movie. Well, it's based off the TV show, but I do like the song. But it's great, and I always wanted a snowman to come to life so I could talk to it. Like Olaf. He's very similar to Olaf. You know, he's big, and I mean, and he's a talking snowman. Come on. Number 7 is the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch. My brother loves this movie. It's one of his favorite Christmas movies besides The Christmas Chronicles. And I love Jim Carrey. I mean, he's a really funny actor. If you've seen like Ace Ventura or like the new Sonic movie, he was in that. But this movie, I'm not gonna say it puts the OG Grinch from the 60s to shame, but it's super good. And it has like it has one of my favorite Christmas songs in it. And it's just, oh my gosh, Jim Carrey pulled off that role so well as the Grinch. And it's amazing. Number 6 is Santa Claus 2. This is like the exception for sequel being better than the first one. That's my opinion. I think the second Santa Claus is better than the first one, because then like you got like I guess like the fake Santa, and it's like these movies are great and I love all of them, but the second one has a special spot in my heart. Like the third one's good with like Jack Frost. But Santa Claus 2 is definitely my excuse. One of the only exceptions I'll make for a sequel. Number 5, oh my gosh, we're in the top 5 range. Number 5 is Christmas Story, and if you remember from my Christmas traditions video, I watch that movie every morning on Christmas Day. And this movie is it's such a classic. I remember I watched this movie in 5th grade with my 5th grade class before Christmas break. And my teacher, for one of the scenes when they first got the lamp, that was the leg. It was funny. It was just funny to see her reaction to that movie, because I knew what happens, because I watch it all the time. And of course, it's funny. And the scene at the end where they're at the Chinese restaurant, it kills me. So number 4 is, a lot of people might not consider this a Christmas movie, but I do. I mean, I consider it just a holiday movie that you can watch on any holiday, and that is Rise of the Guardians. If you don't know what Rise of the Guardians is, you're probably a little, I don't know. But I do own it. I watch it on Easter, because Easter's in that movie. I watch it on Christmas, sometimes. If you don't know what Rise of the Guardians is, it's basically like the 4 like holiday spirits, like the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, Sandman, and Jack Frost, who's voiced by Chris Pine. And they have to, like, they protect the children of the world, and they fight against the boogeyman. And a lot of people, I feel like, wouldn't consider this a Christmas movie. They'd consider it more an Easter movie, because Easter's in the movie, but Christmas is referenced a lot, and Santa Claus is kind of portrayed as a more buff and like more superhero type character than like jolly and fat. So it's a good movie. I really recommend it. I think it came out in like 2012. I was in like 2nd grade when that movie came out. Number 3 is Miracle on 34th Street. It's an old movie. It came out in the 40s, but I love older movies, like from like the 80s and back. I love those kinds of movies. Like, if we did a top 10 movie actors, I'd probably put James Dean on there. But this movie has Natalie Wood in it, and Natalie Wood is, mwah, she's amazing. And it's a sweet story. I mean, for the 40s. Because, you know, you had, you know, the after effect of World War II, and it's just like that way to brighten up a little bit. Number 2 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from the 60s. It's a really cute movie. I watch it every year around Christmas time. One of my Christmas decorations, actually, I got these little plushies last year for Christmas, and they're Rudolph and Clarice from that movie. And another one of my favorite songs is in that movie. And, oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. And the number 1 spot for my favorite Christmas movie is the one I watch every year, and that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's so funny. That is a movie, I said this last video, we quote that movie on a daily. It's so good. It came out in the 80s or 90s, Chevy Chase. It's so funny. And the song from that movie was my intro song. So it's definitely my favorite, and it gets everybody laughing because it's so funny. So those were my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. That would have been yesterday's video. So today's video is my top 10 Christmas songs. I might cover a couple of these on my channel for the 12 Days of Christmas. We'll see. So we're just gonna get right into the next top 10 list. And my number 10 for Christmas songs is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. This is like the cult Christmas song that like you always hear, you know, and you just know the words because you've heard it so many times. And it's a good movie to sing along to, or movie. It's a good song to sing along to. I think she's doing a new thing. I think she's doing a thing on Apple TV or Disney Plus now. I don't know. People have done covers of it. I probably won't, just because there's so many. And it's not really my vibe. I mean, it's a good song, like, but no. My number 9 is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. I mean, a lot of people have covered it, but it's a jazzy kind of song, and I might cover this, maybe. It's one of my favorites. Whenever we were decorating the tree or we just listen to Christmas music, this is one of the songs that comes on. And I like it. I like jazz music, so that's fun. And at number 7 is, or it's not number 7. Number 8 is Where Are You Christmas by Pentatonix. Now this song is in the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch, but I think that Pentatonix's cover of this song is way better. This is definitely one of the songs I will cover on my channel because I love it so much. My choir group, my Lady Reds is what we're called, we sang this last year, you know, pre-plague times for our Christmas concert. And because I remember that concert very well because I had a stomach ache. Yeah, it sucked. And I had a solo, so yeah. It's a good song, and I really recommend you listen to the cover, Pentatonix's cover of this song. Now we're at number 7, which this song is from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it's called There's Always Tomorrow, and Clarice sings it. And I've been singing it a lot recently, like I've been humming it, singing it, and all that jazz. It's a super sweet song. It's kind of an inspiring song, actually, if you really listen to the song and think about it. And it's really cute, and I love the woman who plays Clarice in that movie. Oh, she has an amazing voice, and I love it. Number 6, right? My number 6, I put in my Monday Night Lights video where we went to the MIS lights. And that is Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen. I like Bruce Springsteen. I like a lot of his songs, well, a few of his songs. And it's just a catchy beat. It's very a very, not really rock and roll, but that rock and roll vibe kind of feel. You get that feeling when you listen to his cover of that song. I know, shocking, but it's shocking though is that I picked his cover over the Jackson 5's cover. So oh my gosh, we're in the top 5 already. Number 5 is the song Christmas Vacation from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's the song at the very beginning, and we always listen to this song. It's catchy. Like, literally, like, it's, words. It's catchy, it's fun, it's nice to dance to, it's nice to sing because it's not too high, it's not too low, and the intro scene to Christmas Vacation is just really funny. Number 4 is Winter Wonderland. If you've never heard that song, I highly recommend it. It's a nice song. It's kind of like a Christmas slow song, I guess. So I feel like Where Are You Christmas would be one too, and There's Always Tomorrow. But Winter Wonderland is definitely like I guess a Christmas. The words are not a Christmas love song, but the beat of it's very slow, and it's a Christmas. I feel like if you were at a Christmas like ball or dance, this would be a slow song, and that's what I love about it. So number 3 is actually a parody that Jeff Dunham did of the song Jingle Bells, and it's called Jingle Bombs, and it's sung by one of his puppets. If you don't know Jeff Dunham, he's a ventriloquist, which means he makes puppets talk, and one of his puppets is Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. He was one of my favorites when I was younger, but now, like, and obviously so was Peanut, who was like this monkey, purple monkey thing. And this song is so funny. I think it's funny, and it's sad that I know the words. If you guys want me to cover this song, maybe pressure that into happening, because I will gladly cover this song. But if you don't know Jeff Dunham, check him out. He's really funny. I think he's funny. Number 2 is another song from Christmas Vacation, which was my intro song, and that is Holiday Road. I love this song. It's always, when you listen to Christmas music, it's the first song I put on. Whenever I get the choice to pick a Christmas song, it's always the first one I pick, because it's one of my favorite Christmas songs. Obviously, it's in the number 2 spot, so it's not technically my favorite song. And at the number 1 spot is Last Christmas by Wham. I know Taylor Swift did a cover of it, but my personal preference is the one that Wham did. And it's an 80s Christmas video. It's an 80s Christmas song, and it's my favorite song. And actually for that same choir concert, and actually no, it would have been a couple years ago, in 8th grade, I was actually going to sing the song, but then I didn't get it, and I was kind of sad. But this is definitely a song I will cover on this channel because I love it so much. It's my favorite Christmas song, and now everyone that's watching, and I feel like my best friend who watches these videos is gonna just keep playing it every time I hear it. Or every time I talk to her or something like that. But shout out to Revolution Twirler 7. She's my best friend. We did collab on this channel, and we might collab again in the future. We'll see. But that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I purple you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!